Alright, I guess the stream cut out. Could be internet issues here at the shop. It's like kind of crappy. But we'll give it another shot, and then we'll get to some games in the next video. So thank you for all of us. Or thank you. My brain.
Are we live?
Yeah, we are. Thanks everyone for tuning in with us and bearing with us through our technical difficulties. But we were talking about Soma. We were talking about Life is Strange. I'm trying to think of some other stuff.
Lifeless Planet.
Lifeless Planet?
Lifeless Planet is the name of the game.
Alright, so not Soma.
Yeah, I'm going to type that in. And, like, lifeless is spelled with, like, a hamster. A hammer and sickle.
A hamster and sickle?
Hammer and sickle, like USSR?
Yeah. Lifeless Planet. Let's read up on it.
A game that I got recently, I picked up an Oculus last week, and there's a game called Echo Arena that I've been playing.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Zero gravity, 3-on-3, ultimate frisbee.
I would be sick as a dog playing that.
It is fantastic. And
it's actually on PlayStation 4 too.
What, Echo Arena?
No, Lifeless Planet.
we're talking about
We're
Echo
moving
Arena
on,
now.
Todd.
Well, I had to figure it out. That's what it looks like.
That's looking cool.
Yeah, those.
So, Janet says your mom's a lifeless planet.
Whoa.
My mom's watching.
Hey, we're keeping this PG, Janet.
I hope she better be. Come support your boy.
But so Echo Arena. Hold on, guys. I'm like trying to reshare this video so we get people watching again.
We have like 2 viewers right now.
Well, it's always our wives and Ben and Greg, and we've got some loyal viewers.
Hey,
Really?
you know what?
Nate,
if we only had
Nate's
one viewer,
always there.
If we only had one viewer, we would still do it because we love you. We love every viewer that we have.
I'm extremely vain in like being in front of a camera.
Oh, we also have a YouTube channel where if you can't catch these live on Sundays, just go back and watch them on YouTube.
We are YouTube celebrities now.
We
Just
could say the
search for
typical
RadJunk.
YouTube thing: click, like, and subscribe.
Click like and subscribe.
Like and
You don't really have to, but if you just want to catch our videos later, that's a good place to do it.
Yeah. Subscribing is
actually,
just gonna bug you and let you know every time we do.
Actually, you have to. If you know us in any way, you're obligated to subscribe.
Tony, are you subscribing right now?
Not right now, no.
He doesn't know how to YouTube.
He's a weird generation.
Yeah.
That is true.
But anyway, Echo Arena. So the crazy part about it is you have really. It's been a long day, guys.
It really is.
So in Echo Arena, you have the Oculus, and then you have the touch controllers, and you have to like grab with the touch controllers to propel yourself like through the arena, and then you have like these little wrist rockets that kind of like to like propel yourself. I don't know, and then you have to grab the frisbee and throw it, but you can grab people in like zero gravity and punch them in the face to steal the frisbee. I threw a controller the
What
other
was
night
that
accidentally.
name of that game we played on PlayStation VR
Which
where you're
one?
like a robot in an office and you're just chunking
Job
stuff?
Simulator.
Job Simulator. That was hilarious.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that game's
I could
hilarious.
actually play that one because you don't really move that much, so it didn't make me sick.
Dillon
But
got
I had
VR.
I had PSVR. I got PSVR day one. Right, pretty excited. It was an incredible piece of technology, considering it was like the first thing that came out. But man, motion sickness. I'm sorry, I was affected by it almost immediately. One game was Until Dawn: Rush of Blood. It is a literal rail shooter. You were sitting.
Oh, that one looks fun.
That one was
it was
blast.
cool. It was cool. You're sitting in a roller coaster going through these basically horror houses and shooting stuff.
You say horror houses?
Yeah, houses with horror.
Like a haunted house?
No.
Horror.
Not
Horror.
Haunted. Haunted.
Horror?
Haunted
Horror.
has to do with
This is a
spirits and
horror.
things.
This is
Horror, just scary stuff. But yeah, like the fast. Stop dropping it, Rob.
Turn it sideways. Stick it in his. There we go. That works.
That'll work. So yeah, the fast parts of the roller coaster. Oh man.
Did you play Project Cars? Or
VR.
Why would
what was the
No,
VR?
I played what's the other racing game that was on PS4?
Yeah, there's a demo that comes with the PlayStation VR.
Yeah, I played it and I got again sick as a dog. Because the thing is, the demo is God, what's the name of that game? It's gonna bother
Star
me.
Trek. There's a VR Star Trek.
Yeah, it's Bridge
Oh, Bridge
Commander.
Crew. Yeah, that looks really cool.
So you open on
does look
headsets.
cool.
Bridge Simulator.
Yes.
Like they had on SNES.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Well, you're all wearing headsets, so you're in a virtual room or a virtual bridge. and
Each
you all
person
have
has a
di-
job. Yeah, it looks awesome.
So should we play that?
Play what?
Well, we each have to
Bridge
get a
Simulator?
headset.
I've got two. I've
Bridge
got Oculus
Simulator?
and PSVR.
Drive Club. That's the
Drive
name of the
Club.
game.
Okay.
So,
Drive Club was
I
fantastic.
played it, and the race that they give you in the demo, you're going through a city. So there are all
Anthony, yes, that is an
twisting-
iPhone 4. Todd has.
No, all right. Stop the podcast. It's an SE. It's an iPhone 6 SE. This thing it's good. It's just smaller. Same
It's,
hardware, but smaller.
He needs to go with the times.
No,
Yeah.
what's out now?
That's like
The
2
7?
generations behind.
these.
We're out to 8 now.
7.
I've got 7.
All right, so this is an SE. It's just
That's essentially like a 5, right?
it's the 5 size with the 6 hardware. What? I didn't want a big phone. I went from like those monster Android phones, and I was
You
like,
have giant fingers. How do you even use that?
I don't know. They're not that big.
You have toe thumbs. Anyway,
Yeah, Drive Club made me sick.
So Dillon sold his PSVR because Drive Club made him sick.
Well, that and there really weren't any games out that justified this $400 helmet sitting in my TV stand.
It's retro. My chain called my phone retro. You know what, Richard? You have sausage fingers.
Yeah,
Yeah, he kind of does.
yeah.
Plug your pancreas
Yeah.
back in.
Oh, yeah, I probably should.
Yeah.
Todd knocked my
I didn't. Outrun knocked out.
Outrun knocked my insulin pump off.
Yeah.
earlier.
I was just going around.
Here, you need a substitute.
No,
Arizona
that-
sweet tea.
It doesn't work that way.
It does work that way.
It does.
Yeah, we have a clear
Shoot
understanding
this
of
one.
diabetes.
Hey,
This
do we
in
have
the veins.
anything else? Any interesting games over there? Anything weird? Oh, Todd showed me a couple games that I did not realize were shooters this weekend. One being Legendary Wings
Oh yeah.
on NES. It's like a a mythological shooter.
I don't know if any of y'all have ever played Felios. It's like Felios but on NES. And the second character's name is Wizard Khalifa.
That is true.
That is
actually.
true. I don't know if there's a connection between Wiz Khalifa
Oh, it totally is.
and Wizard Khalifa, but that's a real thing.
Maybe. The other game that he showed me was King's Knight, Squaresoft game on NES, and it plays like a shooter. It's very weird, very very
I think
weird.
that's the game I was just talking about.
No, that's Legendary Wings.
Yeah, okay, but in King's Knight, that's where Wizard Khalifa
Yeah.
comes in. What were some other games that we played briefly? Did we play that Hudson Soft game I got?
Mendel's Palace.
Yeah.
No.
I played it a little bit. It's like
Oh,
it's a puzzle game. It kind of reminds me of like I think Fire and Ice kind of thing.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Super good game.
Did we talk about Slinky?
Yeah,
Slinky
we did.
game.
We did talk about that.
We did.
Okay.
Summer Assault.
Summer Assault, yep. On the turbo.
Somersault. Summers.
Summer Assault.
No, I think it's
Somersault.
supposed to be like somersault
Yeah, but it's
because he's doing a somersault.
right, and it's a summer assault. He's doing a somersault while assaulting people.
True.
That's terrible.
God, it's such a weird game.
Derry's on. Could have used your help today.
Thanks, Derry.
Yeah.
Derry.
Um.
And it wasn't just 2 bolts. It was like 30 bolts and like 1,000,000 wires.
Oh
And it
yeah,
weighed 1,000,000
just
pounds.
read the schematic. Do the thing.
It's really easy. Here's the picture.
Yeah. We ended up with like
Get out of here, Derry.
2 15-pound crescent wrenches and like
Oh gosh, that was terrible. So new games coming out again. Did you never told us anything out that's coming out? You're excited
No
about?
Man's Sky patch. It's cool. Echo Arena. I've been playing that. That's good.
Anthem.
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 Anthem looks
Yeah.
interesting.
I think it's going to be all hype and then let us down, kind of like Destiny
I'm
did at the very
I'm
beginning.
scared of
I
that.
know my Sky.
No Man's Sky did not let me down.
Well, not you, but
I was
a million
one
other
of
people.
very few. that
One
were
of
not
12.
let down.
You
Yeah.
showed Greg Gunneck.
Oh, hey, guess what comes out next week? Sonic Mania.
Nobody cares.
Actually,
absolutely.
Yeah,
2
Greg.
5-year-olds give a crap.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, Sonic is a big
What do
disappointment.
you mean we're not Blizzard fans? Play Overwatch all the time, Nate. Get out of here.
Blizzard fans.
What's a Blizzard?
If we were a Blizzard fan, this podcast would be done in a basement. I'd be a little bit bigger, some longer hairs, Cheeto dust on my fingers. Not a real big Blizzard fan.
No, it's Funyun dust in your belly button.
I'll have a goatee down to my chest.
What's the name of that game? Warcraft. That's right. That's like their big deal. That and Overwatch.
I played that.
Diablo. Didn't they make Diablo?
Yeah, Diablo was good. I wish they'd make a traditional Warcraft again. Another RTS.
Aren't they like redoing StarCraft?
They already did. StarCraft 2.
I thought they were.
Oh, they re-released StarCraft 1, I believe, for free or something. And they released some AI programming tools where you can program AI. I don't know.
Ooh, I got a game that I watched some gameplay of on the internet.
Was it on the internet?
No, the other place.
Or did you get like those tapes in the mail?
The
that
interweb.
Nintendo used to send out?
Oh yeah, the Donkey Kong 64 preview. Yeah, good stuff. No, all right. So there's one game I watched some gameplay of, and kind of makes me wish I had a PC now. Like I almost like. Actually, I messaged the guys about it. Like, hey, how much is a PC? I really want to play this game. That PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Oh yeah.
It looks absolutely incredible.
That's been out for a while now.
Yeah, but
really funny
I just found the gameplay.
Is my little brother, he was big in the Rust community when Rust was around, now plays that, and he role plays as a murder bot named Henry Mark IV. And in his party that he plays with Gary Whitta and the guys from Giant Bomb and all the... It's weird. I don't know.
What is Agents of Mayhem?
Oh, that's the new game. The people that make Saints Row.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're releasing a game.
It's gonna be like some sandbox, do whatever you want kind of game.
Yeah.
That could be cool.
And I think if you pre-order, you get Johnny Gat from Saints Row as one of
I saw that
playable character.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer for the new Wolfenstein game.
Yeah,
That
It
was
was like
really
an
good.
in-game thing where you're sitting in a diner.
Yeah.
Super stoked about that. I've been playing that since Return to Castle Wolfenstein on PC.
You want to torture yourself? Try survival mode on Fallout 4.
Or you could just shut your foot in the door repeatedly.
Yeah, I
Same result.
got so frustrated playing that. I started one Friday night, I think, and I just kept. You take 1 or 2 bullets and you're done. Like there is no give at all.
Dillon picked up Alien Isolation.
Really? I did too.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't played it yet.
Alien
I haven't played it.
Isolation. They had it marked down at Walmart for $7. I was like, I mean, I've heard so many good things. This guy just raves about it.
I beat it twice. I'm also a super big Aliens fan.
That is true.
So when it came out, I was like, oh, it's going to be fun. Apparently you play as Ripley's daughter. You're on a Svespool.
Wait, wasn't Alien Resurrection? Wasn't Ashley Judd Ripley's daughter?
I don't know. I think most people just act like that one didn't happen. And like 3's kind of really ended. Because like Resurrection was terrible.
Are we talking like traditional 3 or
We're just talking like Aliens, and Aliens 3. But in that, yeah, you play as their daughter. Apparently they find, oh my gosh, I can't believe it slipped my mind. The name of the ship.
Nostromo?
They find the Nostromo,
Yeah.
and they find the box on it and all that, and they comes to a space station that's getting decommissioned. You go to the space station. Well, not only did that come with the Nostromo, the Xenomorph went as well.
For those that don't know, the Xenomorph is the alien.
So you get to deal with like these crazy androids, people who have claned up, and these little gangs on the space station. So you have like a total of like 3 enemies. While you're dealing with gangs of people that'll shoot you if they see you, you're dealing with the Xenomorph, and then also these bots that were kind of in charge, kind of like the androids in the movie.
What was a
Fassbender. Michael
No,
Fassbender.
not Michael Fassbender. I'm just trying to think of his name. The robot. Crap. The first alien. I don't know. It escapes me right now.
Janet says F that game, and I think she actually said it. They put asterisks next to
Yeah.
it.
Also, Nate, that's actually what Dillon was talking about, completing the game without actually killing anybody.
Is that possible?
No, that's not survival mode.
Oh, it's not?
No, survival mode basically is like you have very little health. Like, 1 bullet could possibly take you out. It just makes your the hits you can take a lot stronger. And
Oh, okay.
But the worst, the crazy part is you have to eat, drink, and sleep to maintain like good health. So
Yeah,
if you don't
reminders.
sleep, you get weaker.
Why would you put yourself through that misery?
Because it makes it more realistic. I mean, you're walking around the wasteland, and you don't eat for 2 or 3 days, like in the normal mode. It's
Post-apocalyptic.
I didn't even
The game
like
is not
playing,
where I
like-
usually look for
Yeah,
realism.
like,
I think it's awesome. I mean, it is tough because I'm already at a point to where like I'm out of water. I'm almost out of food, so I actually have to go around to rivers when it says that I'm thirsty and drink radiated water out of the river. It's tough. It really, really is. And if you die, the only time that it saves, you can't save it. The only time that it saves is when you sleep and you wake up. So if you go 30, 40 minutes and you die, you have to go back to where you last slept.
Did you play the new Resident Evil?
no. So
I
played the
beat it.
demo.
here's
Oh my
why.
God.
I
Some
played the
amazing
demo
game
in
sauce.
VR. I
Yeah.
may or may not have had a few adult beverages.
May or may not. Screamed a few.
Which
choice
means
words.
you did.
So Sam and our friend Heather made me put on the VR headset and play
That's
the
what you
final
should've done,
demo,
What?
and I screamed like a little girl.
Played Resident Evil with the VR on.
It's
No.
it was intense.
Did you play the kitchen demo at all?
That's what we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Well, I played the kitchen one, and then there was another one where I was like tied into a chair. And
That is
Yeah,
the,
I
kitchen,
think that's
the
the
kitchen
kitchen.
one where the guy cuts,
Yeah, you're like this.
cuts your things, like your,
And cuts the dude's
cuts
head
the tape off.
yeah, but then they updated it a little bit where instead of her just like the person just stabbing you in the chest, she like comes from behind you and you see her hands
Her hand-
like come from behind.
Yeah.
it was bad.
I let my cousin try that. He screamed like a little girl when that happened.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god.
Denise, right? That game was terrifying. But so the guys I play that are in my Destiny clan, we decided to take a break, and we went from like For Honor. We played a little bit of Assassin's Creed Online.
Was For Honor good?
For Honor was amazing. For Honor was really good. Good if you have like a group of friends you play online
Yeah.
with. So me and these guys, we get on. And we're playing Resident Evil, and we're all about the same spot. You know, we're helping each other out. Hey, the wrench is here, this, that, whatnot, and another. And occasionally, while you're playing, it would get quiet. No one's really talking because they're really focused in the game. And you'd hear the loud screeching of a girl in the background. And yeah, you hear grown man like screaming, throwing the controllers down. I'm done with this. And you can hear him walking off down the hall. I'm done.
Bathroom break.
Greg, Robo Recall is amazing. That's a good one. I've been playing that a lot. I've been playing Super Hot. If you guys haven't seen that.
Oh, is that the one where like time slows down?
Yeah, well, time is always slowed down. That's the thing. So, the more you move, the faster time goes. So, it's permanent bullet time if you move slowly. But then, like, if you go to, like, pick up a gun in VR and, like, draw it real quick and then you shoot a bullet because the bullet's traveling quickly, time goes at normal pace. And so, like, you're trying to, like, dodge all these bullets in VR, like, by moving. And, I don't know, it's
That
crazy.
That sounds
it's
awesome.
a game you'd look dumb with.
Oh, you look ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
However,
a lot of VR games.
it is
are like that.
really, really fun.
I've heard that's like one of the killer apps on VR right now.
I'd say that's up there because you feel like Neo in the Matrix. you really do. Like
I could live with that.
me
That's one game that I think I could play because you're standing on solid ground. Yes, sure, time is slowed down, but you're not really moving.
The rail shooter, I think you can play.
Yeah,
I
they
did
were-
on
they
the-
were
It made
only-
you feel like you were
they were
actually on a
all-
roller coaster. There was so much deception after what
Well,
you
yeah,
were hearing and seeing.
But exactly like so when you're on the roller coaster and you make like one of those big dive downs and the roller coaster speeds up, that's where it got me because things
I like it.
things are like flying
Yeah, you
at
feel
you
it
and
in
stuff.
your
and
chest.
Feel it in your chest, like
Yeah,
something's actually
yeah.
about
I
to
love
happen,
it.
and it doesn't.
Dylan,
Yeah.
do you ride roller coasters in real life?
No, absolutely not.
No.
No,
I love
can't
them.
do
That may be it.
I rode Space Mountain. I think it was the only time in my life. Me and my wife went on vacation. I don't know, maybe a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
And the line was ridiculously long. Totally worth it. But the problem with it is your neck kind of hurts because you feel like no matter what, your head might hit something
Yeah.
while you're in it. So you spend the whole time in the ride with your head ducked down low. And plus, my mom told me a story when I was a kid that some dude stood up on Space Mountain.
Oh
Got
yeah.
decapitated.
Yeah, he got himself a
I
haircut.
thought that was on the.
So
I thought that was on the Aerosmith, right? Or
No,
It
so
was Space Mountain.
I was in line for Space Mountain when I was like 4 or 5. Like I was young. My brothers were there, and some like older kids were talking about that happening, and then I got scared and didn't ride it.
You know, that was sitting in the back of my head, and I was just like, oh.
But then I rode it, and it was fun. It's a good ride.
Six Flags, you been there?
Austin. I go to all those places, but I still like Disney the best. Gotta go. I go for my birthday, right? For one reason alone. If you go between September and November, it's the Food and Wine Festival, and you get the Park Hopper Pass. You just keep going back to Epcot to eat because they have all these street vendors with like different food from around the world or whatever, and it's stupid cheap.
Universal. Speaking of that, when I lived outside of Tampa in a town called Brandon, my mom and me and my brother and some friends of hers would take us to Universal.
Yeah.
One time is that I didn't know about it until obviously it showed up. One time they had this was called Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
And it was in full fanfare. It was craziness. That was terrifying. Like it's a haunted house, and I was probably 13 at the time, walking through these haunted houses, and you can't avoid getting scared. You know they're gonna jump out.
Yeah.
You see the organs and the guys doing like this. No, yeah, Universal's is awesome. Well, Islands of Adventure for sure.
Yeah.
The ride in the Hulk was amazing. I don't know if y'all read that.
That was
yet.
the first roller coaster I ever rode because I was terrified of roller coasters for a long time.
Me and my brother rode it like in the week of its opening. When it first came out, and we waited like 2.5 hours in line. And we booked it. We got there early. We booked it out of the gates as soon as everything opened. Ran to get in line. It was still a 2.5 hour wait.
That initial blast out of the tunnel.
It's
like
so
the best thing
awesome.
ever.
It's like counting down from 10, and then when they get to like 6, they're like, sirens go off, and you just launch.
It's great.
That was fantastic.
I went to Disney when I was 7. That's the last time I went.
We're all going then.
Boom.
We should. If Janet's watching, we need a plan.
You know what sucks though? Disney Quest is no longer open.
Me and Janet got to go.
For those, so for those who don't know, Disney had
It was
a
awesome.
thing in downtown Disney called Disney Quest, and it was a multi-tiered like giant game room where they had arcade machines, different interactive games, all kinds of stuff. It was crazy.
Harry Potter World.
Actually, Harry Potter World's really cool.
The butterbeer's good.
I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but
I know
the
nothing about Harry
amount
Potter.
the amount of work that they put into that
It's not real
area,
beer.
those areas of the park, is really neat.
It's cream soda with like
Probably
really foam on it.
My
Yeah.
favorite ride I've ever been on at a park was Universal's Jurassic Park water ride.
Yep, that one's good.
I did not get off that for like 4 or 5 turns. Like the guy was like let up the thing, and I was just like, no, I'm staying.
I'm good, bro.
I think I can't do roller
Close.
coasters,
Yeah.
but you put me on a water ride, I'm totally good. Because it's just usually just one big drop, you get wet or whatever. But yeah, that ride was incredible.
Austin, you say that Disney Quest is dated, but
He's right.
we're all into retro games.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
a
dated.
good. That's
There
a
is
good thing.
There is. I was talking to one of the employees.
Well,
of
I mean,
Disney
it is no more. So
I was talking when me and Jan were down there. There's like an Aladdin ride, a whole room dedicated to an Aladdin ride. And I was about to go in and check it out, and even the employee there was like, "Yeah, don't do this. This is dumb. This is stupid. I get stuck here like at least an hour every day at work, and I hate working it because it sucks." The best one to work is the Space Mountain Simulator, where you build your own roller coaster inside of
that one is cool.
Yeah, and then you have the virtual roller coaster. You do it. And me and Janet built it, and we tried to make it as aggressive as earthly possible.
Yeah.
And it was a blast. Janet had a good time. She was like, I don't know if I want to make it that scary, blah, blah, blah. But she had a great time. That's a good part of it.
Are there any? I know there's games based on like Disney stuff and like Disney.
Yeah, there's like the Aladdin thing.
Isn't there a Universal game on Wii?
Yeah.
There was a Universal on GameCube.
Where you pick up trash.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Where you pick up trash.
You pick up enough trash, you get enough points. You get enough points, you can buy a ticket. You get a ticket, you get
Janet
to wait
says you're a
line.
liar and you only made your roller coaster a 6 out of 10.
Well, we picked all the things that said it was the worst. Like, we go to the thing, okay, that's supposed to be
Good call.
terrible. They would tell us the severity of whatever portion of the roller coaster you would put in.
Anybody a fan of Roller Coaster Tycoon out there?
You know that is written in assembler 8052 or 6052, which is the same programming language that most NES games are written in.
What's that?
Roller Coaster Tycoon,
Is it?
which is extremely impressive.
The Spider-Man ride that Austin's talking about at Universal is really good.
It
You're
was-
like waiting in the waiting area is like inside of the Daily Bugle.
Yeah, I was gonna say the waiting area in a lot of those rides is very cool, but hands down the best waiting area I have ever been in was when they opened the new minecart ride at Disney for Snow White. You're basically walking through like some caverns and stuff, waiting to get on the ride, and there's like these interactive holograms being projected onto stuff. I can't even like describe it, YouTube it or something, but it's the minecart ride at Magic Kingdom, and it's really good.
You know
minecart ride.
You know what,
they
Austin?
just opened it like last year.
You know, you just went to Disney and you're talking about we never go to. Why didn't you take your neighbor with you? That's what I want to know.
You're asking Austin.
Yes.
Yeah, Austin.
Yeah, Austin. I was.
Yeah,
He can fit in the new CRV. Or
your neighbor is a
HRV
pretty
or
cool
whatever you
dude.
You know, I wrote a paper on inviting your neighbor to things.
It was published in Southern.
Oh, he's leaving. He's leaving Tuesday.
He's leaving Tuesday.
I'm packing my bags, sir.
You know, hop in.
I am packing my bags, and my dog is coming with us.
Secret would ride a roller coaster.
Yeah, he would.
You know, I met Dillon's dog for the first time today. He's a big dog. However, he would not guard Dillon against anything.
Don't tell people that.
I don't think so.
He guards the house very, very well.
He can cut you up a good bit.
Well, he doesn't. Sometimes he doesn't know how sharp his claws are.
What?
That's the only thing. But
And you hear him running on the wood floors. It's clack, 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 clack.
yeah.
I know we're supposed to be talking about video games, but our brains are fried. Trying to think if there's anything cool that I
We
got.
got to talk about. I feel like there was so much.
Oh, I introduced Greg, who's in the chat right now, to Gunnack yesterday.
Solid.
And nobody cares.
Gunnack's a good game.
Oh man, about Greg. I'm just playing Greg.
No, he's not.
What else? I haven't tried anything new that's been interesting.
Oh, I bought a game on eBay today. I'm pretty excited about Game Boy game.
Oh, I think I saw it. What was it called?
The one in the box.
Yeah.
Let me pull up the name. I want
It
to see
was
if anybody's ever played
very
this.
strange.
It reminded me of Panic Restaurant, so like I had to. Mr. Chin's Gourmet Paradise.
What?
On
Mount your
Game
friend's
Boy.
RadJunk
Isn't
edition?
that the restaurant right next door?
Okay, hold on. Actually, I want to plug Mama News next door real
Yes.
quick.
I want ribs
Absolutely.
now.
Yeah, you cannot.
I'm gonna
So-
eat them now.
So
This reminded me about
we've been
where they
busting our butts all day moving this cabinet, breaking it down, and we were starving. Yeah, we went over to Mama News, and Bill over there is an amazing, best business neighbor we could ever ask for. And basically I was like, Bill, we got like 4 people over here, 5 people, and we just need a bunch of food. Make it happen. So he brought us a few
We got leftover.
he brought us a few racks of ribs, which Todd is eating right now, and a bunch of fried rice. And fried rice.
Smack right into the.
What? I'm turning your
No.
volume down. He brought us a few racks of ribs and fried rice because he said, "Trust me, this is the best combination we'll ever have."
It was
I
awesome.
don't know if we were just starving at that point, but it was
Both.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I can't believe
The
you're
definition of hitting the spot.
Wait, weren't you eating? We were eating donuts on stream last week, right?
Yeah, I guess it's ribs this week.
Well, what's the thing going to be next week? Tune in to find out.
Sushi.
I thought you said tuna in to find out.
Oh,
Tune it
play
in.
on words. I like it. That's a
Tony.
foreshadowing. If you
But yeah, if you're ever at the shop and you're hungry, head over to Mama News Kitchen next door. They've got great food. It's
Great
kind of
rib.
a weird
they got
mix of
so many options.
Thai food, American barbecue, a little bit of
Their wings
Cuban.
are awesome. Some of my favorite wings.
Derry, Mount Your Friends RadJunk Edition. That I don't know if we.
I just asked him what that.
Okay, have you ever played that game?
Mount your friend.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a real game.
I think you can get kicked out of school for
No, that is a real game. Basically, it's like a. Oh, my brother pulls it out at the holidays, and we play it. And basically, you each have a character, and it's like ragdoll physics. Like, you know those little guys that you like throw at the wall and they stick and they like kind of tumble down. It's like those, but you have to like stack on top of your friends, and like there's.
I remember seeing that.
It's weird. Did we lose video, guys? I think we lost video.
Doesn't look like it. It's just mine looks like it's just lagging really bad.
Mine's black.
Did we get disconnected?
Todd creeping into bathroom on camera. Epic. Hey, you had to wash his hands after that, Riz. We're not going to let him touch the mics or
I'm gonna
anything.
try.
I did wash my hands.
Oh,
Also,
you
I
see
got-
us. Okay, I just don't see it on mine.
No, you
So we'll
guys
keep
are-
going. Now your friends, I don't know if we could play that on stream. We try to keep it at least a little bit family friendly. And that one could get a little dicey as far as like adult stuff goes.
The name kind of says it all.
Yeah.
You might need to check the rating of the Aqua Team game.
It's ready to dim. No. Yeah, I think it's ready to dim.
It's ready, Jim.
What's the point anyways? It's late. You should be in bed.
Yeah, later
Yeah,
on we'll play
please.
the Aqua Teen game. If it gets too bad, we'll switch to something else. It's rated M, so 17 plus. It's Aqua Teen Golf, and I mean, if you ever watch Aqua Teen on Cartoon Network,
Although, if you know anything about golf, you know choice words usually fly pretty.
like
Pretty
G Willikers. Are you eating
I'm
all
not
the
gonna
ribs?
No, I just had 4.
How many are left?
Well, I mean, none. But
Seriously?
no, there's some left.
Oh. I had 1 rib today. I had 2, actually. 2.
Did you eat mostly rice?
I ate a little bit. So, guys, what game should we play other than what we
Blitz.
picked out? We're not playing Blitz tonight.
They always shoot me down.
Oh. Hey, do we have a Model 3 Genesis?
For what?
I want to play Undead Line.
Nope.
We do have an at game.
Oh, do we? So I have a Mega Drive game. It's a shooter, shmup. It's kind of horror based. It's called Undead Line. It's kind of rare. It's pretty neat.
Darius?
Dairy, I don't have pigskin. Okay.
Any football game will work, right?
No. For
Yeah,
what?
because football's awesome. Speaking of which, fantasy football is right
that's
around
right.
the corner, people. So if you're into it, good luck with your draft.
Oh yeah, we'll be doing our draft live on the podcast and playing.
That is true.
touchdown
We
fever
will be
and
doing
check
our-
mark.
In 2 or 3 weeks, we are actually doing a RadJunk league, fantasy football league. So we're probably going to be streaming that live. We'll be talking fantasy football. If any of y'all are,
And loaded on ribs.
if any of y'all are fans.
Oh,
of
should
fantasy
we have
football-
Bill cater our draft?
Yeah,
Of course.
Bill should.
I want Bill on stream.
Bill should cater anything. I want him to cater my funeral.
I want no. What?
I will definitely go to your funeral.
That's why I want to, so people will go to my funeral.
I want like a mountain of fried rice.
Okay. Yeah.
Fried rice.
Wow. All right, guys, we're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna get a console hooked up and go to the RadJunk page, hit the follow button or whatever you have to do to see live videos. We should be back in about 10-ish minutes, and we're gonna play some games. So we'll see you then. If I can turn off the stream. No.
I can say profanity.